adorable.
This is
What does
so
that look?
wait. Hold on. I bought new glasses. All right. I bought new glasses.
I'm just gonna say, what's old is new again.
So I bought new
You gotta
glasses.
give you gotta give the story context.
I'm gonna give the story context. I bought new glasses.
Yes,
All right.
you did.
I went to the eye doctor. Great eye doctor.
Yes, and the assistant helped you pick out
And
glasses.
the assistant helped me pick out glasses. Great
They
assistant.
did a good job with
And
it.
I thought they were like trendy and hip.
They
I
are
guess I'm
trendy
old.
and hip. They are.
And I put them on after I go pick them up, and I sit down in the car with my wife, who's waiting for me to go grab them. And she goes, "Oh, those remind me of the birth control glasses like that they give out when you're in the army."
Put them on.
Do
They're a
they look that
variant.
bad?
They're a variant. Look, but I also said high-waisted jeans are in again, and like all things 80s that are not necessarily.
The last thing you want to hear in relationships is that your glasses look like a birth control methodology.
It reminded me of those really thick. You know what I'm talking about. Help me out here, people. Help me out.
Don't help her.
No, it just reminded me of the really thick frame glasses that they used to issue.
Right. So
Right?
I'm
Is that fair?
mortally wounded.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mortally wound you. That's not why we came on live today.
No, that's not why we came on live today. I've been processing this over the last week or so,
Clearly you have.
and it's been.
Are we good now?
I don't know. Anyway, this
Okay,
week,
let me know what you need.
just nothing. Anyway, this week.
Well, the point of this week was to have some good news. But
No, we do have good news.
yeah.
We're going to talk about our top 5 favorite
because
things.
the world needs some good news right now.
Right, and they're
Yeah.
apparently not shaman's glasses.
Or
I liked
COVID
them.
cases.
Or COVID cases.
Yeah, so we wanted to do a top 5 things of
Right.
our 5 favorites,
Our 5
things that
favorites.
we are loving right now.
Right, things that we really get some enjoyment out of.
Yeah.
And the first one is Ted Lasso.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we loved last season.
I'm
it's,
so in love with Ted Lasso.
Right, it's such a, just a good feel good show, and it's fun
And
to
his
watch.
mustache, that's a throwback. Okay.
Yeah.
So all things old are new again. That's what I'm saying. If you have not seen Ted Lasso, you are missing out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is witty. It is feel good.
It's positive.
Positive vibes.
It's campy. It's
Yes.
all the dorky things that you like
Yeah.
in mindless entertainment.
Yes, and if you loved binge watching Schitt's Creek last year, like
Right, we
many
did
of
that
us
too.
did, then add Ted Lasso.
Right.
It's about an American soccer player who goes overseas to Europe.
Well, an American.
I'm sorry,
football coach
an
who
American
goes,
football coach who goes overseas to coach a European
soccer team,
soccer football team.
Right.
And it's delightful.
and it makes about as much sense as that sounds, but it's really fun.
You don't have to know anything about soccer or football.
No. It's actually a pretty intelligent show.
It's so witty. It's so smart.
Anyway,
And that's a great transition since he was a
football
coach.
to our number 2.
Number 2.
Our number 2 is college football. We love college football. We're big Alabama fans.
Full time.
It's not hard to hate, or it's not hard to love college football when you're an Alabama fan by
Full
any
time.
means. But we there's like a special 16 weeks a year, and
Don't schedule anything. All of our friends know no supper club during Alabama football games.
no weddings.
No weddings.
No commitments. We're watching football.
Yeah.
And we love college football.
So whatever
Right.
the equivalent of college football is for people.
Right.
We're loving us. Even the thought, because it hasn't even started yet.
Oh, yeah.
Even like the-
preseason stuff started.
Even like the talk of the preseason
Right.
and not even games. We just they're practicing.
Right. No, we're only a couple weeks out.
Right. We're really close.
College football is a big one for us.
Yeah.
And number 3, we just watched a movie the other night, and it was really good. And
Man,
it had
who-
Justin Timberlake in it, which I did
who
not think was a great
knew
actor, but
that
he's a pretty good
JT
actor.
could act.
Right, he can act.
Yeah.
Palmer.
Palmer.
Is the movie, and it's another feel-good movie.
It is. Justin Timberlake plays a guy who is trying to restart his life,
Right.
and he kind of gets sideswiped.
Yeah, it's an interesting movie.
Yeah,
It's
great.
cute. It give you all the feels.
All the feels.
Right. And then number 4.
Okay, so we looked a little dorky last night. We were walking the dogs
In our neighborhood.
and in our neighborhood,
Yeah.
and we each got a new pair of hiking shoes.
Right.
And because we're flatlanders, we live in Florida.
Right.
Up until this point, we've used trail runners, right?
Right.
Just regular, they look like tennis shoes. And that's been great for hiking trails in Florida because we have no elevation. But every time we go anywhere where there is elevation, it does a number on our, like everything. Like it's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough. So we got some new hiking shoes that we were trying to break in.
Right.
And we happen to just love Hoka.
Right. They look like big clown shoes.
Like every hiking shoe, every athletic well, I don't know that every athletic shoes. Most hiking shoes look like clown shoes.
I wonder if they're designed so that, like, if you were to fall off the mountain,
they can find
they can find your body from space. Because
Something like
that's
that.
kind of how bright they are.
They're bright.
But they're phenomenally comfortable.
Great shoes.
So
great
Hoka
shoes.
hiking shoes.
Yes.
Really good. That's
Yes.
like number 4
We're
on our
loving
list.
that. We're loving our Hokas.
And number 5 is all you.
I'm just going to say that our festive dinnerware that we have, that we use on a daily basis, makes me smile. I love opening up our cabinets and seeing all of these beautiful bright colors.
They are very colorful.
And then we had a really colorful dinner the other night on top of
Right.
it. It was like grilled chicken and like all of these vegetables that were so many different on our really bright festive plates.
It was a
It-
cornucopia of color.
I love that. A cornucopia of color.
A cornucopia.
And it's really awesome, you know, for even, it's like a casual, like when our friends come over for dinner club, when we're hosting or whatever, it's like easy breezy to pull
Right.
that stuff out too. So it's one of my favorite things because it's just something simple.
Makes you happy.
It just, yeah, every time I open the cabinet, I'm like, oh, they're so beautiful.
And that's what these 5 things do. They make us happy.
Yeah. And it's just kind of recognizing those things in our daily lives, those things in our relationships that we can be mindful of to say, yeah, this is a joyful moment. And let me
Right.
just kind of soak it in.
Right. So what? Maybe 5 things make you happy.
Yeah. Drop them in the comments. Tell us about it. We'd love to hear.
Hope you guys are having a good week.
Have a good one.
Bye.